diet. Tell me one thing, children. When you are not well, what does your mummy give you? Thing like khichdi, or she'll give you something like soup. Why? Because at that time your body is unwell. Your stomach is not able to digest heavy food. So you are given a very special type of food to eat when you are not well. Here we have a scene in Raju's house. Father, come on, let's have our dinner. But where is Raju? He is always the first to come for a meal. Mother, he is running temperature. I gave him some soft dahi bhat a little while ago. He has just fallen asleep. Father, let him rest. Shall we start then? Tai. Now who's Tai? Tai is Raju's sister. Tai. Yes, right away. Today we played a langri match in school. I'm so hungry. Mother. Come at once. Tai. Oh, Mama, why have you made cabbage? You know I don't like it. I don't want it. Mother. That's not the way we speak, dear. You want to be healthy, don't you? You have to eat all kinds of food preparations and nothing should be left in the plate. Tai. Right. Our teacher also tells us that. I wasn't going to waste anything. Father. That's my good girl. Tai. What is this, Dad? You took only one bhakri? That can't be enough for you. Grandpa. He works at a desk all day. That doesn't make anyone hungry. We used to do physical labor all day. We ate at least 4 bhakris at every meal. But now I have grown old and I don't feel as hungry as I used to. Grandma. Me too. Mother. Yes, you eat so little now. Here, Ma, I have soaked half a bhakri in milk for you. Now, have you seen this conversation that has taken place during meal time? When the whole of Raju's family is sitting down to eat. Raju is not present because he is not well. So his mama gives him light food which is easy for his stomach to digest. Tai, on the other hand, is very hungry because she has just played a game and come. And when you play games, all your energy is used up, so you start feeling hungry again. Now, when Raju's father sits to eat, he does not eat much food because the job that he does is a job in which he is sitting in one place. So too much of energy is not being used. That is why he does not need to eat much. But when Grandpa was younger, Grandpa used to work in the fields. Many of you who go to villages have seen how people work in the fields, right? So when they are working in the fields, they are working right from morning till late in the evening. And they are doing work all the time. So those type of people need more food because that food helps to build up their energy. Grandma, on the other hand, maybe she used to eat properly when she was younger, but now grandma eats less. And that can be because grandma has now turned old. Now, when you turn old, when you reach a certain age, your stomach is not strong enough. Your stomach cannot work as well as it used to work when you were small. So, according to your stomach, you have to eat the correct food. Now, grandma has to eat food that is light, that is easy for her body her stomach to digest. And also, grandma must be having a problem with her teeth. If your teeth are not strong, are you going to be able to bite hard food? No. Have any one of you eaten so all of you who have eaten a sugar cane, you know how difficult it is to pull out the skin of the sugar cane, right? You have to bite it with your teeth and then pull it off. If you don't do that, Can you eat the sugarcane properly? No. You first have to tear off
No.
the cover of the sugarcane, and you do that with your teeth. So if your teeth are weak, are you going to be able to eat a sugarcane? No. Many people, when they are eating an apple, and you bite an apple, a nice juicy apple, when you bite the apple, your teeth start paining. It happens, no? That means your teeth are weak. And when you were biting the apple, a little blood came out from the teeth and it has gone onto the apple. So that means that your teeth are not strong enough. So when you are younger, if you take proper care of your body, if you take proper care of your teeth, you will eat the types of food that your body needs at your age. But once you become older, the teeth automatically become weak and your stomach is weak, your body is weak. So at that time, even your food will change. Have you understood? Okay, so today we learn this new word, diet. Now, sometimes because of fashion, if you have older sisters, older brothers, young aunties and uncles, you will hear this word very often. They will say, I am on a diet. That diet is a special type of food that they eat so that they remain nice and slim like models, people who come in magazines. So for that they have to eat special food that helps them to stay thin. But today the diet that we are speaking about is the type of food that we eat every day. Have you heard? Whatever we eat in the day is called our diet. We eat some food preparations as a part of our meal every day. We also eat some snacks in between meal times. Besides that, we may also have milk, tea, coffee or sharbat. All that we eat or drink during the day is called our diets. So your diet is not only eating. Whatever you drink is also a part of your diet, and that also includes cold drinks and Pepsi and Miranda and all those things. Okay? That also includes ice creams and chips and kurkure and Ruffles Lays and biscuits. Anything that goes into your mouth and into your stomach is a part of your diet. Now, you know why mummy gave Raju dahi bhat? Because he was not well, because his stomach could not digest any heavy food. Why was Tai hungry? Because she had just come back from a game, and after playing the game she wanted more energy, so she wanted more food. Why was only one bhakri enough for father? Because father has been working in an office. He has not been doing any physical work. And when you sit in one place and don't move around much, your body is not using so much energy. So, one bhakri was enough for father. Why do grandpa and grandma eat only little? Because they are older in age and their bodies are weaker. Their stomach is not able to digest too much food. So, they eat simple food and they eat less food. Now, why does our food intake differ on different days? Sometimes we feel very hungry and we eat a lot. That day, our food intake is much more. At some other time, we do not feel so hungry and we eat very little. That day, our food intake is less. So, your food intake every day is also different. You cannot say, yesterday I ate so much, so today also I will eat so much. No. Your food intake is different every day because it depends on your mood and it depends on the type of food you see in front and it depends on your health. Now, if you are in the mood to eat burgers and pizzas and French fries and mummy gives you dal, rice, sabzi, are you going to eat that much as you would have eaten if you had a burger in front? No. Why? Because your mood tells you, I want to eat junk food. And when mummy gives you healthy food instead of junk food, you feel junk food is tastier. So you're not in the mood to eat as much healthy food as you would have eaten burgers and chips. So your mood also helps to change your diet. Now when you look at this picture in front of you, you see two people sitting in the picture. One is an older lady, the other is a young girl. If you look at their plates in front of them, you will find less food in grandma's plate and there is more food in Tai's plate. Why? Because Tai is younger and she needs to eat more because she is still growing and because she does more body work. She plays, she runs around, she works, she goes out. But grandma, on the other hand, is older. Grandma doesn't move around that much and maybe she only sits in one place. So grandma's body does not need much more energy. That is why grandma eats less food. When doing certain kinds of work, we make a lot of vigorous movements. Such work is hard on the body. It is called physical labor. Physical labor makes us very hungry. Now tell me one thing, when you were in school and you used to go for games before recess, when you came back, what was the feeling that you had in your head? Or what did you want to do? The first thing, you wanted to drink water. Why? Because running around, jumping around, all that exercise makes you thirsty. So you want to drink water. And after doing all that exercise, after running, after playing, all the energy that you had in your body, when you ate breakfast and came to school, all that energy was used up. So your body was saying, give me more energy. And at that time, when your body is asking for more energy, you start feeling hungry. So after playing, after doing a lot of physical labor, you start feeling hungry. You want to eat food. Some kinds of work can be done sitting in one place. Now when you go to an office, do you see people running around in the office all the time? Do you see them racing around with files in their hands? No. They're all sitting quietly behind the desk. They're all sitting behind the desk quietly doing their work. So that means there's not much of movement. But if you go to a market, especially to a marketplace where goods are coming in trucks, like vegetables and fruits are coming in trucks, you see many people, like you see here in the picture, you see many people carrying baskets of vegetables, carrying baskets of fruits, sacks of fruits and vegetables on their back and moving from one place to another. Now children, that is heavy work. That work requires a lot of energy. You're picking up those heavy bags, you're picking up the heavy baskets, you're carrying them on your head and moving from one place to another. So you are using a lot of energy. Okay? And after your work is done, your energy will be lost. So to get that energy back, you will feel hungry and your body will ask for food. Now, work that is done sitting in one place, not much of movement, that work is called sedentary work. S for sit, S for sedentary. People who do sedentary work don't feel as hungry as those who do physical labor. P for PT and P for physical labor. So here you have two pictures. One picture is of a man sitting in an office. He is doing sedentary work. The other picture is of people carrying sacks of something on their back. That is physical labor. So people who do physical labor are using a lot of energy. That is why they need more food so that they can make up the energy again. Now, did you know jobs or chores? Jobs are also called chores. Chores like carrying water, washing clothes, sweeping, mopping the floor, all this requires a lot of physical labor. So people who do this type of physical labor, they feel more hungry. Now, if it is a man or a woman, that doesn't matter. If it is an older person or a younger person, yes, then at that time there is a bit of difference. Even a man or a woman will require the same amount of food if they are doing physical labor. But if the person who is doing physical labor is older and there's another younger person doing physical labor, then the younger person will require more food because his body is young and the energy that he is using is more. So energy also, food also depends on the type of work that you do. When children are growing, their body growth or the bodily growth is very rapid, it's very quick. So boys and girls of growing age need a lot of food. Now many times you've heard your mummy and your grandmother and all say, when you are sitting to eat, they tell you, eat properly because your body needs the food. Yes, they are correct. The more you eat the proper kind of food, the more your body will get the minerals, proteins, and whatever it requires to grow healthy. Go home every day from school, and every day you see dal, and you see sabzi, and you see chapatis, and the same type of sabzi every day. Will you feel like eating food properly?
No.
What is this? I'm getting the same type of food every day. Okay? When you see the same type of food, when you see nothing different in your food, you start getting bored. So, people or children, especially, do not like to eat the same food every day. Why do you not get mangoes, ripe mangoes, throughout the year? Why do you only get them in the summer season? And mangoes normally become ripe in the summer season when the sun is very hot. So even the food that we eat depends on seasons. Now in the summer season we will not get food that will grow in the winter season. And the same way in the winter season we will not get fruits and food that we can eat in the summer. And when the weather is cold, you cannot eat things that are cold. You will eat things that are warm, that make your body feel warm. But now that we are here in Mumbai, in this place in Mumbai, we can still think of having a cold drink with ice. We can still think of having cold coffee. We can still think of having cold milkshake because it is still warm. So the weather also decides what type of food you eat. We eat a lot or little depending on how hungry we are. That is, our hunger determines how much we eat. Here we think about the food we eat. We also need to consider what type of food we eat, what items we eat. Different people include different items of food in their diet. Now, if you are living in a place like Goa or in a place like if you are in the Malvan, you are closer to the sea coast. Okay? So people who live closer to the sea, they like to eat rice, and if they eat non-veg, they eat fish, because these fish is something that you get very easily in these places. So your diet is also depending on where you live. Now, if a certain amount of dishes are prepared every day and we eat the same thing every day mummy makes dal, she makes one sabzi, she makes rice, she makes chapati. After 2 days, you will ask mummy, why are you not changing this food? I'm getting fed up eating the same thing. Having the same type of meals every day, it becomes very boring. So at that time, you ask for a change, and your body does not feel like eating that type of food. Now, in some places, like I told you, where rice grows, those people eat rice for nearly every meal. In the morning, they will eat some breakfast which is made with rice. In the afternoon they will eat rice with their khana. In the night also they will prefer to eat rice with their khana. Okay? In regions where jawar or bajra is grown, people have more of bhakri because the material to make the bhakri is easily available. In certain regions, wheat is grown very easily. So in those places, people eat more of chapatis. Fish is available in plenty in places which are near the sea. So people who live near the sea like to have fish in their daily diet. So where you are living and the crops that are grown in that place also decide what your diet will be. What care should we take about our food? If we need to be healthy, we must be very careful about our diet. We must eat all the dishes that are made at home. We must not avoid eating or not say I don't want to eat this just because our mood tells us you're not in the mood to eat. Don't do that. Whatever food is put in front of you, you must eat if mummy has made healthy food. Now in healthy food, sprouted pulses. You know what sprouted pulses are? Moong, matki. Your mummies make that at home, no? In the bhaji. Moong, matki, chana. All these are soaked one day before and the next day they are cooked. They are soaked. Why? When you soak them, it becomes easier for them to cook and easy for you to digest. These type of fruits and leafy vegetables are very important part of our diet. We should also have enough of yogurt. Yogurt means dahi, and buttermilk, chas, every day, because these two things help to keep our body cool. Newspapers and the TV always advertise cold drinks. They advertise many food products. We are tempted to buy them. They are very tasty and the way they are wrapped up also is very attractive. But that does, if the food is shown in a very nice way and it is wrapped up and it looks very tasty, it doesn't mean that it is healthy. It will be tasty, yes, but it will not give your body enough energy. So we must not only search for food that we see in pictures or we see in advertisements on the TV. We must think about eating food that will make our body strong. Please. So in today's lesson, we have learned that all that we eat and drink in one day is called our diet. Age, physical labor and the state of health makes the diet differ from person to person. Diet also changes according to the food items that are available in the market or in the place where you live, or according to the season. The foodstuffs that are readily available in different regions are different. That is why there is a difference in people's diet. Eating a variety of foodstuff in our diet helps to meet all the food related needs of our body. If you eat the proper type of food, your diet is correct, your body will get all the energy it requires. The attractive and tasty food products that we see in advertisements are not always good for our health. So, concentrate on food that mummy tells you is healthy for you. Concentrate on food that mummy says is healthy for you. Okay? Don't always insist on having burgers and chips. Yes, sometimes you want a change. And at that time, you can ask mommy to make burgers, to make dosas, and to make sev puri and pani puri and all for you at home. I'm sure now during lockdown, your mummies are trying lots of recipes at home, na? They're trying to make lots of things in the house for you so that you don't ask for khana from outside. Right? Am I right? So, enjoy the lockdown, enjoy what mummy is making, and enjoy the different types of food that you're getting at home.